Imagine a world where you never have to remember a password again. No more spending 10 minutes trying to recall whether you used your pet's name, your birth year, or your favorite band as the password. No more frantic resets or awkward calls to IT because you locked yourself out. Again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, welcome to the future of digital security. Passkeys. But wait, before you toss your trusty password notebook into the shredder, let's take a moment to understand what passkeys are, how they work, and whether they're really the key to a password-free future. By the end of this, you'll have all the pros, cons, and must-know facts about passkeys, so you can decide if you're ready to make the switch or if passwords still have a place in your life. At their core, passkeys are a revolutionary alternative to passwords. Instead of typing in a string of letters, numbers, and special characters, you use a secure method tied to your device or your biometrics. Things like Face ID, a fingerprint scan, or even a physical security key. Here's how it works. Passkeys use a type of cryptography called public and private keys. Without getting too technical, think of it like this. The public key is like your email address. It's shared with the website or service you're logging into. The private key is your secret. It's stored securely on your device and never leaves it. When you log in, the service checks your public key and sends a challenge to your private key. If your private key matches, you're in. The best part? Your private key never leaves your device, so even if a hacker breaks into the company's server, they can't steal your passkey. Passkeys promise to revolutionize how we think about online security. They're designed to solve some of the most frustrating problems with passwords. For starters, they're incredibly secure. Passwords are inherently flawed. Even the most secure ones can be guessed, stolen, or leaked. If you've ever received one of those dreaded, "your data may have been compromised" emails, you know the struggle. With passkeys, this vulnerability is drastically reduced. They're tied to your device and your unique biometrics, making them nearly impossible to hack. Even if a company's server is breached, the hacker can't get your private key. It simply doesn't exist on the server. Then there's the convenience. Ever forgotten a password right when you need it most? It's frustrating, time-consuming, and let's be honest, a little embarrassing. Passkeys eliminate this hassle entirely. Logging in is as easy as scanning your face or fingerprint or tapping your phone against a reader. No typing, no guessing, no stress. Passkeys also make phishing scams obsolete. A hacker sends you an email pretending to be your bank or favorite shopping site, tricking you into entering your login credentials on a fake website. With passkeys, this is no longer a concern. Since you're not typing anything and the login process involves cryptographic verification, phishing attempts simply don't work. Passkeys aren't just a solution for today. They're designed with tomorrow in mind. Companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are already adopting this technology and working to make it a universal standard. This means we're heading toward a future where passkeys can be used on almost any platform, from banking to social media to online shopping. But while passkeys sound amazing, no technology is without its challenges. They come with a few potential downsides. For one, you're tied to your device. Passkeys are stored on your device, which is great for security but not so great if you lose or damage that device. Imagine dropping your phone in the ocean or having it stolen. Without proper backups, you could find yourself locked out of your accounts. Then there's compatibility. Not every platform is passkey ready. While major companies are jumping on board, smaller websites and apps might not support passkeys for a while. This means you'll likely be stuck using a mix of passkeys and passwords for the foreseeable future, which isn't exactly seamless. Passkeys are also being driven by tech giants like Apple, Google, and Microsoft. While this means they're likely to become widely adopted, it also means you're putting a lot of trust in these corporations to manage your data responsibly. If you're someone who's already skeptical of big tech, this might feel like a trade-off you're not comfortable making. Finally, not everyone is tech-savvy. Let's be honest. Setting up passkeys might be easy for tech enthusiasts, but what about those who struggle with new technology? Explaining this to less tech-savvy friends or family members could be a challenge. Until passkeys become more mainstream and intuitive, there's bound to be a learning curve. Before you jump on the passkey bandwagon, there are a few essential facts to keep in mind. First, backups are essential. If you're going to use passkeys, make sure you have a backup system in place. Many services allow you to sync passkeys to the cloud, so you can recover them if you lose your device. Without this, you could find yourself locked out of your accounts if your device is lost or stolen. Second, updates are key. Passkeys rely on modern technology, so it's important to keep your devices updated. If you're still using an ancient operating system, it's time for an upgrade. Passkeys won't work on outdated hardware or software. Third, adoption is growing. Passkeys are still relatively new, but adoption is growing rapidly. Apple, Google, and Microsoft are leading the charge, and more websites and apps are adding support every day. While it might take a few years to become the norm, the future is looking bright for passkeys. Finally, you're still not invincible. While passkeys are more secure than passwords, they're not a magic bullet. If someone gains physical access to your device and can bypass your biometrics, they could potentially use your passkeys. Always use additional security measures, like device locks and two-factor authentication, for maximum protection. Let's take a moment to imagine some real-life scenarios where passkeys shine and where they might fall short. You're shopping online and ready to check out. Instead of fumbling to remember your password or searching for it in a password manager, you simply scan your fingerprint. Within seconds, your purchase is confirmed. It's seamless, fast, and secure. Or maybe you're setting up a new account on a website that doesn't support passkeys yet. Frustrated, you're forced to create a password, which means going back to your password manager. While this is becoming less common, it's still a reality for now. Then there's the device disaster. Your phone falls into a lake during your weekend hike. You lose your device, and with it, your passkeys. If you've synced them to the cloud, you can recover them on a new device. If not, you're in for a world of frustration. So, are passkeys the future? The answer is a resounding yes, though with a few caveats. They solve many of the problems that have plagued passwords for decades, from security vulnerabilities to user inconvenience. However, we're still in the early stages of adoption, and there are hurdles to overcome before they become the universal standard. If you're someone who values convenience, security, and staying ahead of the tech curve, passkeys are worth exploring. They're not perfect yet, but they're a significant step forward in the world of digital security. And hey, if you're ready to take your online safety to the next level, why not check out tools like LogMeOnce? It's a great way to manage your credentials, whether you're sticking with passwords or diving into the world of passkeys. Because let's face it, passwords are so last decade. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And let's hear your thoughts. What do you think about passkeys? Are you ready to ditch passwords forever? Or are you holding on to your trusty I Love Cats 123 a little longer? Let's talk about it in the comments below.